Welcome to Boatcast, a podcast on a boat. The whole idea of this podcast is we float with the stories. This is a part of a larger show which is called Amphibian Aesthetics, which is brought to you by Ishara House and Ari Archives, and generously supported by Muziris Heritage Projects. So let's dive into the Boatcast. The idea is we have no plan. We gently float into the stories. And today we have a guest who will actually let us only float into stories because she is melodious. Resmi Sateesh. Welcome, Resmi.
Hi.
To the show. And the first time I got to know of you was what you did last year with Uru at Urua Art Harbour or Amphibia. Same show, right? This is the
CA Boiling Vessel Volume 1.
Yes. So this show is also called, it's titled See a Boiling Vessel. Not sea, but the sea.
Sea, yeah.
Right. And it was so beautiful, it was the way you were singing. And what song was that? Because I am not a Malayali.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
So last year we have done a project called Rebecca or Cochini Katabal. The Cochini actually means a Jewish girl, the Malayalam word for Cochini. So we have done a concert about all these Jewish Malayalam songs, which is only compiled in the books by Skaria Master and a historian in a text called Karkudali. So we have made it into a concert through the life of a Jewish girl. So we're trying to incorporate some of the Jewish songs, some of the Portuguese songs, and some of the old form of Mappila songs called Kappa, Patt and all. So we have done a concert based on that, telling the history of the multicultural characteristics of Kochi, which always receives a lot of cultural things across the sea in the world.
Yesterday, we were with a scholar, Sri Kalaji, who is a scholar on Jewish traditions. Oh. And she was talking about Rebecca's story. You know Rebecca, you did the song on Rebecca?
No, it's actually we selected some songs and all, and we just give a name called Rebecca because Rebecca is a usual name for Jewish girl.
Okay, because there was a lady called Rebecca of the Cochini Jewish tradition who has written a lot, and I thought it was a dedication.
Oh no, it was completely accidental because what are the common Jewish names we were searching for? We just randomly picked one name called Rebecca, and Anwar Ali put the name of the whole concert called Rebecca or Cochini Kathapadal.
And she was telling me about the Cochini Jews being so when they shifted and some of them migrated to Jerusalem and to Israel, people welcomed them because they took inclusiveness with them, and people said these guys are so nice, and another thing I heard, and do you know about this, that they transported entire synagogue from here to.
Yeah, there also. And the interesting part is only in the Kerala tradition, only the Jewish women has the right to sing inside the church. And apparently, all this project, there are like a lot of texts which has contain all kind of songs, some kind of a divine bhakti kind of song, some kind of a revolt kind of song, some kind of a history kind of song, some kind of a personal songs and all. So I took some kind of this personal song because there was a group of women from the small kids to the older ones. Those used to gather every evening. There's a small music group which is called Patt group, and they used to sing this kind of thing. So they translated Hebrew to Malayalam. So when we go through the lines of that song, so you can see it's not the pure Malayalam also. Still, I was like looking on the lyrics and sings because I don't want to do a mistake on it, because that is the translation they done, and some of them are like beautiful and extremely kind of a different politics also. I don't know like how when they shift it, like that was my curiosity while selecting the songs.
But Reshmi, let me tell you, even if you had made a mistake, everybody would have enjoyed because it was so beautiful to listen to. So it was so nice. So this whole show and this whole journey we are taking from Kochi to Muziris or Kottapuram or Kodangallur, whatever, has probably the most ancient history of India. Forget Kerala or South India, because this was the biggest trade route. And there, when we were talking a few days back and even yesterday, ports have, and these trade routes had some songs, right?
Of course, because there are port-related songs, and there are one stream of song which is called Kappa, which existed in Malabar, Palakkad coastal areas, and the people who worked with the water. So Kappa means boat or maybe steps in the older times and all. So it's like the songs which they used to sing when they use the boats or when they go to the boats, and it is about human life, emotions, and all those stuff. And it is called Kappa Patt.
I thought Kappa was tapioca.
There are different Carnatic small things which is called, but Kappa Patt, in terms of Kappa Patt, Kappa means the boat song or the Padavu, which is called steps.
So did the Kappa Patt change as per region?
No, Kappa Patt was only related to the coastal, this thing, boat thing. So it's mainly the Kappa Patt has a tune or the melody of the Mappila song which we sing. So it is one of the ancient form of Mappila part also.
Oh, okay. And you have a Kappa part?
Yeah, that we did perform in the last year. And
you can teach me and we can do that right now.
Maybe I'll sing some lines of that Kappa part right now.
Okay. And what do you want me to do?
On this?
Nothing, right? I'll spoil it.
You can try it on it. Otherwise, we'll do something with the board songs or something together later. Yeah. This is the Kappa part. This goes like. നായർ ചെന്നോതി നടപ്പോവരെല്ലാം നന്നായി നീനന്ത് മനമോർത്ത് കാമീൻ മായം മോഷിത്ത് മനമോർത്തു കണ്ടാൽ മന്ദം മോഷിത്തേറ്റം മുന്തി നടക്കാം കായം മുഷുത്ത് മറന്തുള്ള ചിന്ത കാലാകളങ്കം ഓഷിത്ത് ഒളുങ്കം ചായലൊരു കപ്പലുണ്ട് നമുക്ക് ചാഞ്ഞുള്ള പാണ്ടിച്ചാണൊമ്പത് നീളം മണിയും ഒരു മുല്ലതോളം നൂലിട്ട് പാണ്ടി പുളിക്കാമലീർത്ത് കോളത്തെ പാണ്ടിക്കൂറ്റൊമ്പതിറ്റൊന്ന് കൊണ്ടങ്ങ് നാർച്ചില മൂന്നാക്കി വച്ചാൻ നായർ ചെന്നോതി നടപ്പോവരെല്ലാം. It is very similar to the
And I don't want this ever to stop. I want to continue singing. It is so beautiful.
Thank you.
And really, I had goosebumps.
Thank you.
It just set the mood for the podcast, which says float with these
because
stories.
It's called the boat song. the
It
Kappa
is
part,
so
yeah.
nice because if this song was in a studio, it would be very different. But in this beautiful,
of course,
it sounds so nice.
It used to happen in this
Yeah.
kind of spaces. No?
Yeah. And so now let me tell you something about Resmi. Resmi is a trained in film. She studied in Satyajit Ray Film Institute, right?
Yeah.
And she's a trained she's a trained Carnatic musician. For
Yeah, so
from
many,
childhood,
yeah.
she's so you can see that in her work. You can see that in her presence. I didn't want to introduce her right in the beginning because I wanted to hear, and this is her prowess. Really, Resmi, you have set the tone for this so beautifully. Tell me, were these Kappa songs men used to sing, who used to row the boat?
Yeah, who used to row the boat, who's normally men, yeah, because they have done that job of like carrying people to the different lands and all those stuff. So they used to do, and it is the meaning of the songs also, it's about the human life comparing with the
What
boat.
does the
And
song say?
this is what, no, the different parts of the human, like streams of human life, what they go through, how they feel, their emotions and all. So all the Kappa part have this human life, emotions, stories and all those terms. So different streams are coming in this. So it is, in one sentence we can say that the human life and the boat. It's a comparative study. Like maybe the boat, the life can go like that. Some songs are like that also.
Isn't human life really a boat journey where
It depends on person to person, I think. Maybe for you it may be different, for me it may be different.
because I feel that because this is so nice that you're saying that it is when you begin your life, it is you're going to a destination anyways.
Yeah.
To the end. So great, really. And another thing about this route was the route when many people think that Vasco da Gama, but much before that there was a thriving trade route in the place we are.
Yeah, even there are a lot, like in the 14th century when they come to the Malabar Coast and all, rather than the religion and the trade, there were a lot of exchange of music happened.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a lot of exchange of even in this. They have given a lot, because even the musical tradition of Kerala that inspired them, and they have even a lot of Syrian Christian chants and Catholic chants that still depends on the Portuguese things, and a lot of instruments, the violin, which has come from Portuguese and which is widely used, an inevitable part of the Carnatic music concert right now. Guitar, guitar and organ and the harmonical piece, which is still used in the churches and all. Even in some kind of ceremonies of the church, they are widely using it right now also. That is the blend of a chenda, violin and guitar blend, which is still happening in some kind of a churches. So I was wondering, like, how come? Because rather than the trade and religion, there is immense, deep exchange of music happened in like when the Portuguese arrives and all, and it is still evident in lot of different cultural aesthetics of like Kerala actually.
Oh, wonderful. So you were saying, were there any particular instrument or any particular sound that stayed with Kerala much after the Portuguese left.
Yeah, that is what I mentioned. The violin was not here before. The violin, and it became an inevitable form of like Carnatic musical concert. Even some kind of a tambourine and that kind of a percussion instruments all come from Portuguese. That is what I happen to know about the readings and studies.
According to you, did the Jewish oral songs or Jewish songs came first, or did the Portuguese one?
I think Portuguese.
Portuguese came.
From my understanding.
So, because everybody thinks that Goa has a lot more Portuguese.
Yeah.
But when we heard the song which you made me hear, Jingiliman,
Jingili no name means the girl, Simhala girl.
Oh.
That is the translation.
What does it mean?
It's actually this tune has been widely used in Kerala context, Sri Lankan context, a lot of like commercial songs and all. It is a popular songs which comes from the Portuguese language. It is called Jingili None. None means lady. Yeah. It's like so. It's like when you call us like if it is a Simhala lady, then it's a Singhala penne. That is a Jingili None. That is how it's going, and it's a happy song. When they used to mostly I found this song in celebrations and all those stuff. It's a very, very happy song because Portuguese has that inspiration in the church song and chant itself, and the other side of this is like a celebration song.
Yeah, and this has nothing to do with religion or anything.
Nothing. This
Celebration.
So happiness. And
It's like a carnival.
Yeah, carnival.
So let's
Let's
get
start
into the
carnival.
mood. Yes, let's get a carnival mood.
Yeah, that is really nice and one of my favorite song, and everybody used to get the hook of this song like very easy, and you also loved it.
Yeah. And actually,
maybe you can try singing.
Yes,
this,
of course.
with me.
Jingili mone,
Jingili none, e caracase. Jingili none, e caracase. Kasananden, portananden, kilai log pase. Kasananden, portananden, kilai log pase. Jingili none, e caracase. Jingili none, e caracase. Kasananden, portananden, kilai log pase. Kasananden, portananden, kilai log pase. Think one, two, think wala nonten. Amor mia amor, amor mia corazón. Amor mia amor, amor mia corazón. Jingili none, e caracase. Jingili none, e caracase. Cartanonden, portanonden, kilai log pase.
Wow. I mean, this, carnival is all about floats, and we are on a float. We are floating. This is, I just don't want this to stop. We will have one more song, and this is so this song is also amor. Amor means love, right?
Love. It's love, celebration, and it's a love song maybe.
When I heard your Malayalam song, when I heard your Jewish song, and now when I'm hearing this Portuguese song, I don't understand any of these words, but I understand the emotions because
it's emotive power. Music.
That's because of your voice also, and as you said, that violin was given to or violin. You have, and this is a compliment to you. You have given the knowledge of Carnatic learning to these Jewish songs and
yeah, because I have the base of Carnatic, and whatever I am still has a base, so I can't ignore that.
yes,
Carry
and
that
you
thing.
shouldn't, and it's so there is this always transfer of of things, like knowledge and like violin came from Portuguese, and so it's so nice. And were you always interested in music? Did you know this as a child, or you rabbit holed into it as you went?
No, it's like from my childhood, I think I happened to sing something, and my father found my interest in music, and they just like let me learn my own music. But and I started learning Carnatic from the very young age, since my primary school, I think. And I don't have.
You are still young.
Huh?
You are still young compared to me. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's like, so from that day, I know only like Carnatic music and the film music like anybody else. I didn't have any knowledge of music other than these two streams till my college days. So when I was doing my first PG in social work, I happened to study in Wayanad, which is a hill and which is a tribally populated area in Kerala. That is how I started collecting this kind of folk songs and all as a part of my interest and as a part of like street performances and all those stuff. So that is how I happen to know another stream of music which tells different story. Kerala has not only have only one type of folk song. Kerala has different immensely. I think when we compare to the whole Asia, it has the second number of performing art forms. Yeah, the Kerala small state has that much. So think of the musical forms of all this people. That is the only recorded forms, and we have like colloquial things which is happening in small areas, small community wise, small religion wise, and all. So it is rich and rich. And later, when I went to Calcutta, it was like little broad for me. So I'm opening to the world music kind of stuff. I happen to watch and listen to a lot of artists like national and international people, because Calcutta is a musical hub of India, I would say, like jazz festival, blues festival, bowl festival, Hindustani festival, Afro-Cuban festival, rock festival. So it was like, okay, music is this much. So I was like, okay, I have a lot of things to experience in my life. Then after completed my study, I decided finally, like I done my graduation in science, then I went to social work, then I went through audiography, and finally, okay, I have to stick on music. And I came back and I started my band called ReSa, and because just to express my kind of musical identity there. So it has not like particular stream, maybe it has a folk rock and traditional folk music. I used to perform this some kind of a traditional art form called Theyyam, which is in North Kerala. Northern Kerala. So maybe some musical form of this was like I got fascinated by this. So I took that and I'm like presenting it in a different way. In when we perform Theyyam, we might not understand a single word when they sings, but when we place this in a different platform, I think it's a translation of that thing happening, and it is very important when we play something as globally and all, and the lyrical importance of that theme. I took the Thottam. Thottam is the musical form of that particular performing art, and Thottam of this Theyyam. Theyyam was like so fascinating for me. It is sometimes called a communist theme because the lyrical meaning in that is against the untouchability. It stands for the equality and all. So then I took the snake songs, which is a ritual snake goddess songs and all. Then some kind of environmental song, some kind of socially related song. So it's like still exploring. I think nobody won't get completed till their end their life. No, it is continuing and all. And I'm happy the way I am. And still, I believe that every art form is a translation of something.
Fabulous. And let me tell the viewers here, and let me tell people here that that Resmi has also acted in a film. If you see her Wikipedia biodata, what is it? 22.
Yeah, I have acted in few films, but in 22 Female Kottayam was my first like acting
Okay.
dominant role.
Yeah, and you must catch up. And apart from that, she has worked with many directors in as a audiographist, as a playback singer, as an associate director. So she has played multiple roles. And what is interesting about you and that you are multi-dimensional, and which is very good, because every artist in today's time needs to be multi-dimensional. And so your interest in history is so good, and I'm learning so much from you. As much as I'm learning from scholars, I'm learning these things from you, and viewers will really enjoy this. So thank you very much. And let's now talk about that Jewish song.
Yeah. You were quite fascinated by that song.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
So this is the song. I was mentioning the concert called Rebecca earlier. So this is the first song we chose.
You want to have water, a sip of water?
Yeah.
And we will put this part, because this podcast is not pure. We don't want to fake it, you know.
So that song, actually we have to select the song. No, that whole text arguably have different kinds of song. So I have some kind of like a rigidity in selecting the song, because I don't want to completely take the revolt song or the bhakti song or something like that. So I want to take some peculiar songs. So this is a song which is like, we put it in the first, and I told you we made a story of Rebecca. So the whole concert start like with some kind of a soundscape which implicate the Jewish street. How come the Kochi street, a busy street, and a Rebecca, a girl who is like living in Kochi, and say that more ship is coming and more people are arriving and all. And this song is because by the lyrics and the visual of this songs, like give the complete, like a procession of somebody is coming and arriving in the ship. So it is explaining the arrival of that people. So it's a song like, and it is like, there is a kind of some what we call the folk phrases, which we used in Ayaya song,
Which is what I like.
Yeah, which is that kind of phrase is very usual in the folk song traditions here. Not ayaya, tanana, and all that titara, tititay.
Tanana, is it?
That the Muziris song, like Kodungalur, we are reaching the Kodungalur, this thing, and Barini Patt also, Tanaro, Danaro, Dagada, Naro, Danaro, Tanaro, Danaro, Dagada. This kind of phrase is like very common in folk traditions here. So this is a song which is ending with that kind of a phrase in every single line. So it goes like that. It is called Paingili Patte. And the Jews always... no, it's like a parrot kind of thing. The Jewish community always compare themselves as a parrot, the golden parrot in a golden cage. Yeah. So it's like a Paingili Patte. പാലോടു പഴം തരുവൻ അയ്യയ്യ പൈങ്കിളിയേ നിനക്കയ്യയ്യ കോവിൽ പഴവും ഞാൻ അയ്യയ്യ പറിച്ച ഞാൻ തരിവൻ തത്തേ അയ്യയ്യ നല്ലൊരു വിശേഷം ചൊല്ലുന്നയ്യയ്യ പഠിച്ചു ഞാൻ തരിവൻ തത്തേ അയ്യയ്യ ഈ വണ്ണമൊരു കാലം അയ്യയ്യ കിളിയൊന്നും പേറപ്പെട്ടിട്ടില്ലെന്നയ്യയ്യ കിളി വരും വരവു കണ്ടന്നയ്യയ്യ വേടൻ ചെന്നു ഇടയിൽ പുക്കന്നയ്യയ്യ പിടുപിട പെടഞ്ഞു വീണന്നയ്യയ്യ കോവിൽ പഴം ചൊല്ലി അയ്യയ്യ വേടന്റെ കണ കൊണ്ടന്നയ്യയ്യ അയ്യയ്യ കിളിതൻ്റെ നേറാവും കെട്ടൻ അയ്യയ്യ പാലുകടലാരികെ അയ്യയ്യ പാലുകുറ്റി മരങ്ങൾ കണ്ടൻ അയ്യയ്യ പാലുകടലാരികെ അയ്യയ്യ പാലുകുറ്റി മരങ്ങൾ കണ്ടൻ അയ്യയ്യ.
So beautiful. കോവിൽക്ക്
Oh, you learned.
Yes, Kovil means temple, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It means we are going to the temple. Huh? I'm a quick learner.
Yeah.
Now, about 4 podcasts with you, then I will sing 3 phrases of a song.
Yeah, 4 podcasts is learning of Malayalam, and I agree to it. I'll do 4 podcasts.
And this we need to do regularly.
Yeah.
Whenever I come,
Yeah.
we should just hire a boat
Yeah.
and we should just sing. And this is so beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's very important that Kochi, as you know, Kochi has the like a quality of receiving all kinds of cultural this thing through coastal this thing, and still it is almost like near to 40 number of communities living together in Kochi. So all that musical forms is all over there, and food habits is there, trade, everything in terms of, and people, all the communities are living together. That's a magical thing which happened, I think, only one place in world.
Yes, and Mattancherry itself has some 40 different communities living in about 5 square kilometer area, which is a metropolis on its own. So really, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
This is really a beautiful podcast. We have kept time, and I don't want to give more than this to people, because we should come back for more. And we will end this. We will walk away from the camera by singing. Tan, you will. I will.
Tanaro, tanaro, that is
Tanaro,
tanaro, daga tanaro, 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 daga tanaro, tanaro.
Thank you. And we couldn't have ended this podcast. Those are the claps. And thank you, Reshmi.
Thank you, sir.
She is now truly playing back, and I am in front of the camera.